Silent Hill is a small, mysterious town shrouded in fog and horror, central to a series of psychological survival horror video games. The story revolves around individuals who find themselves drawn to this haunted place. Each game in the series presents new characters, often exploring deep personal trauma and fear. The town itself seems alive, transforming to reflect the inner turmoil of those who visit. Silent Hill's true horror lies not just in its monsters, but in its ability to warp reality based on its victim's psyche. The origins of Silent Hill date back to Native American sacred ground. The town became a site for sinister rituals when a cult known as the Order sought to awaken a dark deity. These practices infused the town with a supernatural presence. This blend of spirituality and evil rituals created the town's ability to shift between a normal dimension and a nightmarish realm filled with grotesque monsters. The curse of Silent Hill thus begins, luring unsuspecting individuals into its twisted world, feeding off their fears and guilt. The first Silent Hill game introduces Harry Mason, who searches for his adopted daughter, Cheryl. After a car crash near the town, he awakens to find her missing. As he explores Silent Hill, he discovers that Cheryl is linked to the town's dark past and the cult's plans. The game blends psychological horror with supernatural elements, as Harry navigates the nightmarish landscape filled with creatures like the iconic Pyramid Head. His journey leads him to question reality itself as Silent Hill warps into increasingly disturbing forms. Silent Hill possesses two dimensions: the foggy, eerie version and the hellish, nightmarish counterpart. The latter is known as the Otherworld, a dimension of grotesque, blood-stained environments filled with horrific creatures. These worlds shift seamlessly, trapping characters between both realities. This duality mirrors the psychological state of the protagonists, with the Otherworld often reflecting their inner demons. The town's ability to shift reality intensifies the psychological horror, making Silent Hill more than just a physical threat. In Silent Hill 2, James Sunderland receives a letter from his deceased wife, Mary, drawing him to the town. As he delves deeper, he encounters twisted versions of his guilt and shame, including monsters like Pyramid Head, which represents his desire for punishment. The narrative is a haunting exploration of grief, guilt, and denial, as James uncovers dark secrets about himself and Mary. Silent Hill 2 remains one of the most critically acclaimed games for its mature and complex storytelling. Pyramid Head is the most iconic creature in Silent Hill, first appearing in Silent Hill 2. His disturbing appearance, with a massive metal helmet and butcher's knife, symbolizes punishment and guilt. Pyramid Head relentlessly pursues James, representing his internal struggles with his past actions. This creature is a manifestation of the town's supernatural ability to exploit psychological torment. His presence in later games continues to symbolize the dark, punishing nature of Silent Hill itself. Silent Hill 3 follows Heather Mason, Harry Mason's daughter, now grown up. She is unknowingly drawn back to Silent Hill due to her connection to the cult and their plans to use her for dark purposes. The game explores themes of identity, destiny, and the trauma Heather inherits from her father's past. Heather's journey into Silent Hill brings her face to face with the same otherworldly horrors her father faced, as she fights to survive and uncover the truth about her origins. At the heart of Silent Hill's dark influence is the Order, a cult that worships a godlike entity. They believe that suffering and sacrifice will bring about the birth of a new world. The cult's involvement in the events of the games often fuels the town's malevolent transformation. Silent Hill is a place of worship for them, where they attempt to summon their god, creating a nightmarish reality for anyone unfortunate enough to enter. Their motives and rituals add layers to Silent Hill's already terrifying atmosphere. Silent Hill 4. The room breaks from tradition by focusing on a man named Henry Townshend, who is trapped in his apartment. His only escape is through portals leading to various nightmarish worlds connected to Silent Hill. The game shifts from the town itself to the psychological horror of isolation and confinement. Henry must uncover the truth about a serial killer tied to Silent Hill and his apartment's supernatural connection, making the game a chilling exploration of captivity and fear. Silent Hill's influence stretches far beyond the gaming world. Its psychological horror, atmospheric storytelling, and unique blend of fear and emotional depth have inspired films, comics, and even music. The franchise has become a symbol of how video games can create profound emotional experiences. The first Silent Hill movie brought the eerie town to the big screen, while the soundtrack, composed by Akira Yamaoka, became iconic for its haunting, atmospheric tones. Silent Hill set a new standard for horror storytelling in interactive media. What sets Silent Hill apart from other horror games is its focus on psychological horror rather than mere jump scares or physical threats. The town exploits the deepest fears and traumas of its visitors, turning their inner struggles into nightmarish monsters and surreal environments. Each game presents a different form of psychological torment, from guilt and loss to fear and self-doubt. Silent Hill's ability to delve into the human psyche creates a deeper, more lasting sense of dread that stays with players long after the game is over. Silent Hill's legacy endures as one of the most impactful psychological horror franchises in gaming history. Its unique blend of atmospheric storytelling, symbolism, and deep emotional themes sets it apart from other horror media. The game's exploration of human psychology, fear, and trauma resonates with players, making them more than just survival horror experiences. Silent Hill continues to influence new horror games and media, reminding fans that true horror often comes from within.